Wow, Tobias Harris just went off on Sixer fans who want him traded. He addressed all the recent rumors today. We'll break down what he said right here on Philly Take with RB.
Perfect.
What is going on, everybody? RB here. Welcome into the show. Like always, hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Be sure to subscribe and also ring that bell down below. That way you don't miss any of the coverage. I was just about to go out to celebrate my birthday. Luckily for you, it is raining cats and dogs, so we had a little bit of time, and I was wondering what's going to happen today. Last year on my birthday, the Nets imploded. Katie asked for a trade, and everything was good in life, man. And I was like, what's going to happen today? And boom, we get some spicy Tobias Harris drama, just what we needed to spice it up a little bit today. So we are going to get into what he had to say. And most importantly, I want Sixer fans to let me know down below in the comments, is what Tobias Harris had to say about trade rumors facts or fluff? I want your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Before we break it all down, shout out to our sponsor of today's video, Manta Sleep. You guys got to check out the Manta Sleep Mask Pro. If you're trying to sleep at night and you just cannot, your mind's wandering all over the place, you're an insomniac, you're losing it, this product is for you. They have helped me out tremendously with this thing that has 100% blackout for deep sleep, C-shaped eye cups for unbeatable side sleep comfort. Literally just lay down on your back, your side, your stomach, whatever it is, and put this thing over your head. Very lightweight product, very breathable, and it'll improve your sleeping habits tomorrow, man. It has advanced materials built right into the product for great ventilation, no pressure on your eyelids or eyelashes, and this thing does wonders, man. So go check out the Manta Sleep Mask Pro. They have the cool mask, the steam mask, the aroma mask, and a bunch of other great products to help guide your precious sleep. Go down to the description, click the link, and use promo code PhillyTake. Get 10% off on your Manta Sleep Mask Pro. All right, we got to get into it, man. Before we jump right into the quote, I want to know from Sixer Nation, what do you think about this? Photo number one, exhibit number one of evidence here. Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, chopping it up. They had a nice event today, for all these kids. Do you think this means anything in terms of whether Tobias goes or stays? What do you think? I mean, they were in there. There was videos of them chopping it up. They seemed to be all right. Everything seemed to be fine. Maybe they're keeping them around. Maybe they are running this thing back. Let me know what you think down below. Also, did Joel Embiid lose weight? What do you think? Does he look slimmed down at all? I know we're still early in the offseason, but maybe all the pressure, maybe all the comments are getting to him. Maybe he's eating better again, getting slimmed down, losing weight. What do you think about that? Let me know. But the real reason we are here is to jump right into the comments that were made by Tobias Harris. So there were a few different questions from a reporter, and shout out to KYW News Radio and Dr. Uram, who put this on Twitter. I will let it speak for itself. I will say there are things I agree with and things I do not agree with. But here was one of the questions regarding Tobias and the recent rumors. The reporter asks, obviously, there's a lot of speculation about your future. Your dad and agent has said a lot of things about you not being used properly here in Philly. How have you handled all that? And what do you hope is the resolution? Great question, by the way. I'm sure Tobias probably didn't want to answer it at this event, but he was there in the moment and he had to. So my opinion is that the first half or first 2/3 of this was great. And then it all went downhill. So let's read the first part. Let's read the first half or 2/3 and you tell me what you think. So Tobias says, well, my dad, he's my number one fan. And if you ask him who's better, me or prime Michael Jordan, he'll tell you prime Michael Jordan. He'll tell you me. And when I'm a father, I'm going to tell my kid he's better than LeBron. But, I've also told him that as a dad and agent, not to speak for me when it comes to the media because, obviously he has his viewpoint, but that's not the way that I feel. I knew going into last year what my role was, that I was going to be the fourth option offensively. So, I knew that going in, and Doc wanted me to be the guy on the team that was a stable piece to sacrifice, be able to do other things on the floor. And that's why I was guarding the other team's best players, be able to adapt to change my game and be more of a catch and shoot guy and, just play that type of basketball. So I was okay with that role. I never complained about it. And at the end of the day, I knew for us to win, it was going to take sacrifice from our group, and I was the guy to do that. So that's really the first part there of what Tobias Harris had to say. What do you think about that? To be honest, I think he's spot on. I agree with everything he said right there. Number one, your people, your father, your support group, they're always going to support you. They're always going to play you up. I have no issue with that at all. And I do commend Tobias Harris, as I did all season. He took that sacrificed role and he bought in. And honestly, for the first 2 months, if you go back and remember, he was playing like an all-star. Like the way he was shooting the ball, fitting right in, getting his touches, it was incredible. It was only up until I think it was December when he made that damn comment about being a sharpshooter, and then he lost his touch for the rest of the season. He was not integrated in the offense enough, and he just did not look comfortable whatsoever. And then obviously in the playoffs was eventually minimized in the second round series. I can't blame him 100% for that. I've always said Tobias is a good player. I think he brings good things to the table. I just don't think it's the right fit when you have James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid on the floor because, again, everybody needs touches. Everybody needs to get involved, and Tobias is the type of player that is probably going to need the ball in his hands more than not. So I agree with everything he said for the most part right there. And I think, he did buy in, and I commend him for that and being a good leader. However, we get to the last little bit here of the quote, and it is going to rattle Sixer fans. They are already pissed off. Here is what he had to say. He says, casual Sixer fans, they'll trade me for a crumble cookie, but at the end of the day, you have to realize you're not getting a 6'9" forward back who can, damn near shoot 40% from three, guard other teams' best players, shoot close up, drive, play 70-plus games per year. So for me, I thought our team, we had we had a disappointing end of the season, but we were close enough. I believe we have the right talent to be a championship team, and we have the right pieces and the right culture. And with a new coach, I am excited for what we can bring to the table. And I believe that, getting us all back together every year in the NBA, teams shake up. And sometimes the teams that stay together and build their culture and build their chemistry, those are the ones that prevail. So, it's just like for me, I'm excited to come back and bring this group back, add a few pieces that'll help us out as a whole team and be ready to win. What do we think about that, Sixer Nation? Let me know down below. I said the last couple of days here, I'm starting to really believe they're going to run this thing back. And really the only way to have flexibility if you want to change up this roster is to trade Tobias. And he said the right thing here. And I do commend him on being professional for the most part here and not going completely off on a tangent. But, the comments about calling Sixer fans casual, similar to when he, told everybody to kind of shut up and all that type of thing. Sixer fans are always going to love Tobias as a person, but you say some of these things, then people are going to get enraged. And I don't agree 100% with him, being able to guard the other team's best player and, always do all these other things, shoot 40% from three. Yeah, he can shoot 40% from three, and he was doing just fine with that until he made that damn comment. At the end of the day, the fact of the matter is he doesn't really fit that much, and he talks about bringing all the pieces back with a right coach, and, maybe the culture does get better. The problem is it is now going on 5-6 years that you are stuck in the mud. You're at the same damn point. So how, often can we say culture this, culture that? Now you're going to bring in a new coach. What if you only get to the second round again and don't get over the hump? At the end of the day, your best players set the culture, and your best players went out there in Game 7 and did not try. It looked terrible, and it was miserable. So at the end of the day, everybody breathes that culture. And you can switch the coach and keep doing that. And I think Nick Nurse will have a positive impact. But people are getting tired of hearing the same thing, Tobias. They're getting tired of hearing the same thing. And obviously your father's out there calling you an assassin scorer and saying the Sixers aren't, using you right, which may be true to an extent. But, this is not going to go over well completely with Sixer fans. I do agree when you look at some of the cores, the teams, keeping them together longer may build that chemistry and make them stronger. And, I think to even a team like the Bucks who, failed multiple times and Giannis was getting highly criticized and came back and got over the hump and won the championship. But it all depends on the year, the luck of the year, how things are going in the entire league. And really it's going to take Joel and James to step up and be the leaders that they need to be and step up in the biggest moments. And right now they just have not done that. And I don't know if you, Tobias Harris, can get the Sixers over the hump. I think they need to upgrade the ancillary pieces of the team as well, whether that's adding to the bench or adding another guy who can rebound better. I mean, did he even say anything about rebounding in here? I don't think he said anything about rebounding. That's something that the Sixers need, given the fact that they were one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. So Tobias Harris giving a little nudge, firing back at Sixer fans. At the end of the day, I can't be mad. I think for the most part, he is professional, but Sixer fans are already going to take offense to this. I can see it happening, and They just want success. Everybody here wants the same goal. They want to see a winner that can finally get over these demons, that can get past these obstacles, and whichever way is the best possibility for doing that, Sixer fans will root for. I do agree some of these trades have been outlandish and they're just not realistic. So, you might have to take a step back before looking forward, and I just don't think Daryl Morey wants to do that. I think bringing Nick Nurse in, everybody has the vision of winning this year, and it is true they were close to the conference finals. Yet again, they were a couple minutes away, but the question is, can your guys step up and be the leaders that you need them to be? So those are just all my quick thoughts. Give me yours down below in the comment section. How do you feel about Tobias Harris's comments? Are they facts or fluff? Appreciate Sixer Nation for always tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Big free agency decisions coming up very soon, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.